There's a big difference between needs and wants in life, but fishermen, it's hard to narrow things down. And I know that there's hardly things that I want to leave in my boat or leave at home, but there's 24 that I know I've always got with me. The Reef Runner 800, the original banana bait. This hunting action just flat out catches fish, whether you're in the reservoirs out west or on the Great Lakes like I do on a daily basis. The deep diver Bandit walleye lure has absolutely taken the Great Lakes by storm because of its ability to catch fish pretty much any time, but particularly in really dirty water. So look for all those great colors and custom colors because that bait can get down deep and catch them in dirty water. The RATTLE Husky jerk is absolutely one of my favorite in cold water. If it's less than 50 degrees, I probably have a Husky jerk out there at one point or not. Perfectly suspends the ultimate cold water bait. The RATTLE jigging wrap is known as an ice fishing lure, but I promise you that thing will catch walleyes 24/7. Jigging it vertically in the summertime or even casting it out is a very overlooked method. The Silver Streak Rattle Streak, I worked to design that ice fishing lure nearly 5 years ago, but it catches fish, even perch fishing in the middle of the summer. Ice fishing, vertical fishing, whether it's spring or fall, it's an absolute must. The Silver Streak Junior Spoon, as the waters warm up, is something that I almost always have out. Look to use them on dipsy divers, jet divers, or even weighted lines. For nearly 15 years, I've relied on the Shimano Takota reels, the 500 LC in particular, to make sure that I've got an accurate line counter as well as a good drag to make sure that the fish stay pinned. New to the Shimano lineup is the COMPRE walleye trolling rod. Its 8'3" telescoping model is my personal favorite from pulling planer boards or drifting for walleyes. Boat control is key in the game, and the Drift Control Magnum Series drift sock is an absolute must. Look at a couple different sizes so you can cover different wind ranges or different boat sizes. Absolute must for slowing your boat down. The Humminbird HELIX 7 with chirp, you can't catch them if you can't find them. I rely on this for the GPS as well as the fish finding abilities. It's unbelievable what chirp has done for the fish finder industry. The Venom high dollar stinger bucktail jig. If you're fishing in the spring or the fall, or really anytime it's cold, a hair jig is an absolute must. And the Venom with an included stinger hook is a go-to on the Great Lakes where I live. Sunline's Supernatural monofilament line is an absolute must. I use it for most of my trolling applications. Braid is not for everything. Even jigging, we use some of the monofilament. And if you want the best that there is, look for Sunline Supernatural. Whether you're cutting some thick fluorocarbon or trying to get through some braided line, having something to cut in the boat is very important. And the Shimano BRUTAS scissors are amazing for cutting with no frays and quickly and easily. If you don't think pliers are important, try to unhook a fish without them. The Shimano Advanced Power Pliers are really nice for unhooking a fish, but they also have a nice added feature where you can adjust split rings or hooks on and off with ease. Fishhawk X2 trolling system is designed as a totally portable temperature and speed probe. This is amazing to know what your actual lures are doing down there. You'd be amazed at how many times your speed over ground and your lure speed are not the same because of underwater currents and set and drift. Who doesn't want a good spinning reel? And the Shimano Stratix CI4 is absolutely amazing. It's so much lighter than other reels I've used in the past with an amazing drag. It casts beautifully. If you've ever been in a boat and it starts raining, or you've got a lot of spray from a 20+-mile-an-hour wind, you're gonna find out you probably don't have as good of rain gear as you think you do. The Simms PRODRY is the best rain gear that I've ever used. The bibs and jacket are absolutely amazing. They're Gore-Tex lined and full of features. You may not think shoes are important until you end up with wet feet, but yet you want something that you don't feel like you got giant boots on, and that's exactly what the Simms RIVERBANK CHUKKA does. I wear these day in and day out, whether you're going out to clean up, cut the grass, whatever it may be, but in the boat, if it's cool, you can bet I've got the Simms RIVERBANK CHUKKA boots on. Traveling around, whether it's a snowmobile trip or just a fishing trip or something in the back of the truck, you need a good waterproof bag. The Simms Dry Creek duffel bag comes in 3 sizes and is amazing for keeping my gear dry and making sure when I get to the spot, everything is what I need. Terminal tackle is an important part of the game, and the Spro Power Swivel is a very economical but very strong for its size swivel. Make sure you have these. They eliminate twist, but they keep money in your pocket. Back in the day, it used to be cool to go with your shirt off and get sunburn. Nowadays, we're a little smarter with that. The Simms Sun Gator is an amazing way to keep bugs off your face and keep from having to put sunscreen all up in your ears and all over your neck. It's amazing to keep you cooler and also safer. Rod holders are an important part of the game. Nobody wants to stand there and hold a rod all day, and it's especially important when you're trolling in rough conditions or flat calm, and the Bert's Custom Tackle swivel tree allows me to spread out my lines efficiently and effectively in a very small footprint. I've used a lot of different rods through the years, but when I started using G.Loomis rods, especially the HELIX series, it's amazing at the difference. The feel, the different actions, and the complete lineup will make a big difference in your fishing. When I'm using individual rod holders, I'm using the Bert's Custom Tackle Pro Series rod cradle with riser. They come in different heights so you can stagger them, you can make sure that the rod tips won't crash, and they're fully adjustable vertically as well as 306 degrees around. They simply rotate in and out of the track so you don't have to remove everything in the track system to get one in or out.